Hello, yo, welcome back. All right, we're still on our revision questions. Okay, now this time around, we are going to be looking at another section of mathematics, which is algebra. Right, under algebra, we are going to be solving question under factorization, change of subject formula, polynomials, equations, all right, and a lot. Okay, there are a lot of subtopic under algebra, but in this video we are looking at factorization. Okay, now in exam there's one common factorization that you are going to actually encounter. Okay, is this type of factorization? This question here. Right, once you see such expression, right, in which one there are two expressions, right, connected by a minus sign. One is square and the other one is also squared. That is known as difference of two square, right? For example, a square minus b square is difference of two square. So to factorize this is very simple. In one bracket you will have a plus b, and in another bracket you will have a minus b. All right, so in the case of what I have here, which of course is 4x plus 3y square minus 3x minus 2y square. So of course, you know what is going to happen at this point. In one bracket, I'm going to have 4x plus 3y. Okay? Or better still, okay, let me just go ahead and solve it. Okay? I don't need to write the question again. So what I will have in one bracket is 4x plus 3y, all right? Then plus 3x minus 2y. Of course, this is a, then plus b. Then in the second bracket, that's going to be a minus b. So what I will have is 4x plus 3y, then minus b, minus, now since b is 3x minus 2y, don't forget to put that in a bracket. There's going to be a bracket, right? Because there's a minus in front of b, so you have to open a bracket so that when you actually simplify it, you will not make mistake. So that's going to be 3x minus 2y. So close this bracket and of course close the larger bracket. So collecting like terms, okay, 4x plus 3x, that will give 7x. All right, 3y minus 2y, that will give y. All right, so bracket opens. Now in this case, now look at what is going to happen. If I open this bracket, this is going to be minus 3x, then minus into minus 2y, that's going to be minus 4y, all right? This is going to be minus 4y. So that is why it is very important that you actually put this bracket. Why? Because by the time you open the bracket, the minus will affect everything inside the bracket. So here I'm having 4x minus 3x, which of course is x. Then this is going to be now 3y, then plus 2y, because minus into minus 2y, that's going to be plus 2y. So 3y plus 2y. Okay, so that is going to be 5y. As simple as that. All right. So another question, okay? All right. So this is also similar, but we are going to do something to this before we factorize it. Solution. So in this case now, I have to express this as difference of two square because it's not the expression is not expressed as difference of two square. So I will do that myself. 81 we know, right? If I want to express 81 as a square, all right? If I want to express 81 as a square, 81 is 9 square. A raised power 4. If I want to express a raised power 4 as a square, a raised power 4 is same as a raised power 2 all square. You know that already, okay? So that's going to be a raised power 2 all square. The minus 16, of course, you know very well that that's going to be 4 square. Then here I have b raised to the power 2 all square. All right, with what I have now, since I have 9 square, all right, and a square is also square, I can actually put 9 and a square in one bracket, all right, then another square it. It's the same, all right? Two of them are square, so I can actually put that in a bracket and square the factor inside the bracket. The same happen with this, all right? This is the same as 4b square all square. So now, as you can see, the expression now is in form of difference of 2 square, all right? Where this represent my A, this actually represent my A, and this represent my B. All right, so let's simplify that. So to simplify that, we have 9a square, all right, plus 4b square in one bracket. Then another bracket, I will have 9a square, okay, then minus 4b square. Now, as a matter of fact, in exams, you're not going to see the options in this format, all right? Of course, this question I'm solving, they are objective question. Uh, it's just that I didn't actually, right? I didn't copy the options, okay? So there's no such option as this. Why? Because you still need to simplify it. Looking at the second bracket, you can see the second bracket can also be expressed as difference of 2 square, all right? So I have 9a square plus 4b square, all right? So you know very well, you have to simplify any question you're simplifying, you have to simplify it to the lowest term. So this right here is the same as 3a all square. You know that already. And this is also gonna be 2b all square. Okay, so 9a square plus 4b square. Okay, so we can now solve the difference of 2 square. So this is going to be 3a plus 2b. Then, of course, in one bracket, this is in one bracket. Then in another bracket, 3a minus 2b. So that is the final answer. All right. Okay, so now here is another factorization. In this case, I have 4 terms. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to factorize it by grouping. All right. Solution. I'm going to group m cube minus m square. Then I have 2m minus 2. So I'm going to factorize this 2 group. I'm going to factorize this 2 group. All right. So what is the common factor of m cube and minus m square. Of course, the common factor, the common highest factor is m square. All right. So I open a bracket. What am I putting inside here? Since m square is already outside, so I'm going to put m. Then what am I putting here? That is 1. If you open this bracket, you still arrive at this. Okay, so let's go to this. Let's find the common factor. The common factor here is 2. Open a bracket. All right, the m comes, 2 is already outside. Then this is minus 1. Okay, so looking at what we have so far, you discover that I have two expression now. This is one term. All right, this is another term right here. And there's a common factor. The bracket is a common factor. M minus 1, M minus 1 is common for these two terms, all right? So I'll take it out, M minus 1, then open a bracket, then I now have M square minus 1. All right? As I said, every calculation must be simplified to the lowest term. Every calculation must be simplified to the lowest term. If in that objective question, you are not going to see the answer expressed in this way. Why? Because the second bracket can also be expressed as difference of 2 square. How do I know? All right, this is m minus 1. You know very well that 1 is dissenting as 1 is the same as 1 square, because 1 square is still 1. All right, so applying the difference of 2 square to that, what I'm going to have is m plus 1, then m minus 1. So with this now, as you can see, all right, as you can see right here, m minus 1 times m minus 1, all right, I have two brackets that, two brackets are the same, m minus 1, right, times m minus 1. So that will give m minus 1 square, then of course m plus 1. That is the final answer to that. All right, then I have another question right here. This is still difference of 2 square, and this is simple. Solution. You know exactly how we are going to express this. Okay, so we're going to express this as 2a all square minus 3b all square. All right, which of course is giving us 2a plus 3b. Then another bracket opens 3a minus 3b. As simple as that, okay? So as you can see, the question that we solved so far, all right, they are all related to difference of 2 square, all right? So which shows that difference of 2 square is really very important, all right, in factorization. So in the forthcoming examination, you should expect a question that is derived from difference of 2 square. So, and I believe going through this video, you should know how to solve such question. All right, so there's no other question for now. We are going to look at more in the next video, right? So see you in the next video. Thank you very much.